Welcome back to the shadows of Miss Little Void, where every glance holds a secret, and every secret could change everything. You're watching Digging, Part 5. Her eyes fluttered open. She turned her head slightly, heart skipping. Not from fear, but from the shock of recognition. That voice, that calm, soothing tone. Samara. Of all the moments, after all the efforts, fate had brought her here, just like that. No plan, no script. Jenny blinked, almost laughing at the irony. She turned around slowly, composure snapping into place. Her lips curved into a soft, innocent smile. Just the right amount of surprise and sweetness. A calculated smile.
I'm fine. Just enjoying the breeze.
Samara walked toward her with quiet steps. Her presence was never loud, but always grounding. She stopped in front of Jenny, letting her eyes meet hers.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Huh?
Samara glanced toward the sky, her gaze resting on the horizon.
I meant the sunset.
Jenny followed her gaze. The sky glowed orange and rose, fading into blue. She hadn't even noticed. This time, her smile wasn't fake. Small, real, a little flustered. Her thoughts stayed on the woman beside her. Maybe fate wasn't mocking her. Maybe it was guiding her differently. The rooftop air was still, touched only by the wind. Samara turned slightly toward Jenny.
Usually, employees run home on Friday evenings. You staying back surprised me. That's why I asked if you were all right.
Jenny didn't answer right away. She looked at the terrace edge, then met Samara's eyes.
Well, I don't have anyone waiting, so no rush.
The words were deliberately honest, not entirely untrue, but wrapped in the kind of softness that invited concern or curiosity. Jenny was good at placing emotional breadcrumbs, especially when she needed someone to follow. Samara looked at her for a moment longer than necessary. Her expression shifted, just slightly, as if unsure whether to respond with empathy or silence. So instead, she changed course.
So, how's your new life at the company treating you?
It's good, but not really the path I chose.
Then what is your path? What are you good at?
Strategies, plans, calculations, stuff like that.
Then maybe a management role would suit you better.
Yeah, well, those roles need years of experience, and I've already stepped into logistics, so.
Samara didn't reply immediately. Her expression remained thoughtful, distant, like she was trying to feel out something deeper that Jenny hadn't said. Then her voice came soft, but direct. If you're interested, you could work as my assistant. The words landed so gently, yet they echoed in Jenny's ears like a siren going off. She blinked, caught off guard by the sheer luck of her. No schemes, no forced accidents, no calculated encounters. Fate had just placed her exactly where she needed to be, right beside the very woman she was sent to investigate. And now, she had an open door. Jenny didn't speak right away. She didn't trust herself to fake the right reaction just yet. Don't feel pressured. I'm just saying, if it's something you genuinely want.
No, it's not pressure. I was just surprised. Please help me out. Trust me. You won't regret it. We'll talk on Monday then.
She turned, heels clicking softly as she walked away under the growing dusk. Jenny stood still, staring at the space Samara had just left, her heart beating faster than it had in weeks. This wasn't just progress. This was war territory, up close, personal, and dangerous. And for the first time, it felt thrilling. Monday came. Jenny's new workspace sat right beside Samara's glass-walled office. From there, she could hear the rise and fall of Samara's voice, feel the pulse of the company through her rhythm. Within days, Jenny had embedded herself into Samara's routine with surgical precision. Her schedule? Memorized. Agendas? Prepped the night before, complete with backup slides. Emails? Filtered, responded, and flagged with quiet intelligence. Even data sets arrived on Samara's desk, not just summarized, but dissected, with action points Samara hadn't yet thought of.
You're always a step ahead. I don't even have to ask.
Just doing what I'm good at.
But the truth was, she was doing more than what she was sent for, more than what she planned. Samara's days were dense, meetings with stakeholders, teams, board members, and Jenny was always there, beside her, guiding where needed, observing always. But she wasn't just collecting data anymore. Somewhere in the hours between meetings and the late-night summaries, she had started noticing things beyond her mission. That evening, after Samara's final meeting, she slumped gently into her chair, letting out a breath that had been held all day. Jenny stepped in without knocking, holding 2 glasses of something cold.
Here.
Thanks. This is exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I noticed you usually drink it after long meetings. You didn't get a chance today, so I asked Rena to bring it in.
Samara stretched her arms slowly, lifting the drink and taking a sip with visible relief. The tension hadn't quite left her shoulders, and Jenny noticed.
Want a shoulder massage?
Would be great.
Jenny stepped behind her and placed her hands on Samara's shoulders. It was awkward at first, not because she didn't know what she was doing, but because this was new territory. She had broken people bones, twisted wrists, pinned enemies. But this was the first time she had touched someone with care. Her fingers moved softly, testing pressure, kneading gently. The silence stretched between them, thickened with unspoken questions and something warmer, something heavier. Samara closed her eyes. Jenny looked down at her, and for a moment the mission, the purpose, the calculations, everything blurred. She cleared her throat quickly, retreating back into the safety of routine.
Well, I should finish the last-minute tasks. It's getting late.
Samara didn't answer right away, just nodded slowly, as if anything she said would unravel her. She remained seated, quiet, until Jenny shut her laptop and stood to leave. Samara stepped out of her office at the same time.
Oh, you're done too. If you want, I can drop you off.
Jenny agreed with a small nod. They walked side by side to the car, both saying nothing. The silence didn't feel awkward. It felt full, electric. The drive to Jenny's place was quiet. Streetlights passed in golden rhythms, casting shadows across Samara's face. When they reached her apartment, Samara parked gently and looked ahead.
Well, bye. Let's meet tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Saturday.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Do you miss meeting me that much?
Yes. I mean, I miss working. I love work, so...
Right, work.
Samara looked away, the faintest blush brushing her cheeks.
Okay then. Bye.
Jenny stepped out, watching the car disappear into the night. And for the first time in a long time, she wasn't sure who was drawing whom close. That was part 5 of Digging. The game between them is only getting sharper. But the question is, who's really winning? Thank you for watching. Stay close, stay curious, and let the void whisper what comes next.